Oh man. Go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. We are live. How you doing? For another episode of
Candid Conversations.
And today's episode features
me, Aryanna from Daddy Daughter Time, and Dad from Daddy Daughter Time.
Also from Daddy Daughter Time. Gotta get myself all situated here.
I was about to say hi to the camera, but it wasn't even live yet.
Yeah, we're live. We're live now. I like this angle. It's up close and personal. You know what I mean? It shows them a close angle of us. They get to see where we at. You know what I mean? We got a backdrop. Gotta work on the backdrops, but still fun. So,
yeah.
Oh man, there's a lot happening in the news. What are you seeing in the news right now that's having an effect on you? Like, what are you seeing in the news that's making you wonder what's going on? Like, is there
the protesting and the people who are getting hit by gas and other stuff. A child got pepper sprayed in the eye.
Really?
Yeah, and people were pouring milk all over her, but she didn't know what was happening.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Like, it's a shame that
human society today.
Yeah, it's a shame that even children are getting caught up in this calamity.
And they weren't even in the protest.
They weren't. They were just walking by.
They were trying to get back home.
Oh man, you see, you don't have to be a part of the problem. You just have to be close to the problem. So how does that make you feel?
Angry.
Why?
Because she was like a little girl, not even my age.
Not even your age?
Maybe like Mason's age.
Wow, that is terrible. For those who don't know, Mason's about like 5'6".
Yeah, 5'6".
Yeah. So. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Like. It's a shame to see so many issues present themselves. Oh my gosh. I just tried to send the link. So what else is happening in the news that you want to talk about?
Well, at first it was going to be a peaceful protest.
Yes.
It's no longer peaceful.
Do you know that sometimes at peaceful protests there are people hired to cause a ruckus?
And there's a fake group of protesters.
Yes.
And there's another thing that was going to go on at the same time as the fake protest.
Yeah.
Like, more than adults are getting hurt in this situation.
Yes, and so what do you know about a protest? What do you know what a protest is?
It's technically like they're telling everyone that our lives matter as well.
Yes, that's what this protest is about, ultimately. But a protest is a group of people speaking out for the rights of those who might not be able to have their rights heard or respected. So these protests are about equality. They're about respecting culture. They're about being honorable and accountable for your actions. And there are people who are in a position of authority that are abusing that authority, and nothing is being done to change it. So that's why people are getting upset, and they've tried to talk about it, and it hasn't worked. And they've probably tried to submit documents, and it's not working. So now they're just taking matters into their own hands by destroying what is replaceable to show grievance for those lives lost and those people injured and murdered by the hands of authority. This is kind of a mature issue, but we talk about things that happen in life. So that's just what's happening now. And I don't know what to say other than I hope for the best for all of those who are going through this strife. And you know what I mean. If you find yourself out there in the protest, just make sure you're safe. I want to say to all the protesters, though, like, I've been asked to speak on this matter, so I'm going to speak on this matter and try to highlight some of the issues that are the ways we can resolve the issues. I don't want to so much focus on or dwell on the issue, but I want to focus on the means by which we can correct it. So, if we are to protest and we are to have our voices heard, we must also bring forward the documentation to effect the necessary change. Now, I say the documentation in the sense of we have to look at the laws, the specific laws that are infringing on our freedoms. We have to look at the lawmakers that are responsible for those laws, and we must present a case, even if it's case by case or class action, that indicates where and why the changes need to be made in said laws. Now, for example, if you want to get, like, I don't want to make this as simple as a sidewalk issue because it's definitely more important, but, like, it took 5 years to get a sidewalk paved, and that's just pouring concrete. Yeah, 5 years. Took 5 years
to
get the sidewalk paved, and that's just pouring concrete. All you got to do is measure and pour, basically. Not to, downplay how important it is, but just to discuss it. But this matter, something more expeditious needs to happen. Like with this George Floyd situation, he's not the only one. He's not the only one that's happened to. It keeps happening, and if we don't use our avenues to stop it, then it's gonna continue happening. Like, there are significant, prolific individuals in the industry who I have heard hide nor hair of that aren't speaking to this matter or aren't using their resources or visibly using their resources to the effect of affecting change. And I want it to be known that there's more possible. If we were to get petitions signed, we the people want to have this law amended whereby it infringes upon our freedoms or our rights or whichever rights it infringes upon. And then you get as many signatures as possible. You get every signature in the crowd, and you get every eligible signature. That's what you need to do. On top, if you're gonna do what you're doing right now, add to it by getting these petitions signed. When you're walking in unison, hand in hand with all of your cohorts, you get everybody to sign. You get papers signed around, and you make sure someone is visible to receive that document at the end of the protest or the sit-in or what have you. We have to document. We have to document what is going on, because, and I say it 3 times because it's very important, we have to document what is going on. We have to write it down and make sure that the elements that are escaping us are addressed. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen TikToks, or I think it was a TikTok or Instagram videos where television personalities or multicultural families and television personalities are being asked if there's certain things they've experienced. And it's disheartening to see that there are cultures who are speaking on the situation that have ideas of the situation but don't really experience it directly. So this isn't a time to argue with your brothers and sisters. It's not an time to fight with your brothers and sisters. It's a time to get together, unite, and speak on, act towards that which will affect the necessary change. And I can't say I wrong anybody that's doing what they're doing right now. I can't. Because if you go so long without what you're entitled to, and you watch everybody else enjoy it and embrace it and take advantage of it, then it gets frustrating to the point where you feel like you have to do something. And, I see it happens with you too. It's like when you always see mommy and daddy buying something, and we're buying this and we're buying that, and you get upset because you don't see that some of the stuff is for you, but, you know what I mean? It is, but It's just the way you receive it is different. This isn't even that case. This is people blatantly having their lives taken from them for no reason, and it's infuriating. It's infuriating to know that there's means by which we can work together to overcome issues that we all experience, but we're put against each other, culture against culture, for the purpose of creating creating disparities. Like, this is...
What was that?
That was my foot. This is a little bit beyond... This is a little bit beyond the realm of what I expected at this point in my life. You know what I mean? 2020 has been ass. Except for the release of Cheshire Black. Cheshire Black, you can catch that on all streaming platforms. CheshireBlack. Cheshire Black, all streaming platforms. I know this isn't the Terrell effect. Yeah, yo, you almost lost that phone for a week. Mm-hmm.
Luckily, it landed on my lap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm telling you. That thing drops again, I'm showing you. Because we got to learn how to take care of ourselves, or take care of our things, so we don't have to constantly replace them. We need more stores, man. We need to have more businesses. Like, we need to be able to buy things that we need from ourselves. And that's not to discredit anybody else. That's just to say, look at everybody else who has what they have, and don't grudge them, but ask them how you can get your own too. You know what I mean? We got to learn. We have to learn. We have to be willing to learn. We can't be pig-headed and ignorant and just, oh yeah, man, well, me know this hand, and this how me I go flex. No, that can't go on all the time. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to just humble yourself and say, ooh, like, that person knows something I don't know. Let me learn from them so I can better myself. If someone gives you a criticism, a constructive criticism, accept it. So I said, someone comes up to me, boy, David, you know, say it too loud, you know. You can't calm down sometime and people will listen to you more. That's constructive criticism. They're telling me what the problem is. They're telling me the solution, and they're telling me the result. That's constructive criticism. Where they mention what the issue is, where they give you a solution, and they show you what the results could be. That's how we have to work. We have to be at a point where, when it comes down to turmoil, they can't break us. We have to band together. Unite. Lock arms. It's hard for me to see that I am living such a good life. But there are people, like my brothers and sisters, are in a struggle because they're not afforded some of the things I am, or they have to go to extents beyond what they're capable of, and that's just not right. It's not, and I'm not trying to leave dead air on the space, but like, we have to do better. We must do better. Better must be done. So what do you think we can do to do better?
Maybe be nicer to people.
That's my 10-year-old daughter. She already sees that people aren't even nice to each other. This is my beverage. I'm feeling a little drained, so I'm going to sip on it. And I'm not going to mention who makes it because they're not paying me. But it sure is delicious.
Another tooth is growing out.
You got another tooth growing out? Yes, enough of this stressful situation. We must be nicer to each other. Each week we're going to give you a tip on how we can improve the quality of life. So, which tooth is it? Do you know what that tooth is called?
A molar.
Good job. How long has it been wiggling?
It actually just started this week.
Just started this week? Okay. Oh, your big girl teeth are coming in now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have a few of them.
Yeah, you do.
I have 2 teeth that have 2 teeth behind them.
Yeah.
I have none, just all the other teeth that fallen out are just regular.
Yep. Yes, indeedy.
Some teeth haven't grown in.
Yeah, one of her teeth fell out from, like, Like, one of her teeth that aren't supposed to fall until she's like 12 fell out when she was like 6. I don't even know how that happened. It's supposed to grow in soon, but we'll see how it grows.
I have another tooth that's one full one. Like.
Okay.
I'm growing another one at the back.
Okay.
Slowly.
Yeah, granted, your mouth will expand a bit, and then your teeth will grow in. You have other teeth grow in, because I think by the time you get to my age, you should have 32 teeth, unless they fall out.
I'm missing a few.
Yeah, man.
I'm missing a few.
Well, they'll grow in. We just have to figure out if we're going to need braces to fix them or not. Hopefully you don't. Yeah, that was the school's fault, but we're not going to blame them because we made the cover of Panther Press. Yeah.
Actually, it was my fault because people were doing cool tricks and my grade 1 self thought I could do it, but I couldn't. And I hit my tooth on a metal.
It's also their fault because they should have been watching what you were doing to make sure you weren't doing something foolish.
I like my last year person that came to check on us, but she was a little harsh.
A little harsh for what?
If we were out of our seats or have garbage on the floor. Panther Press.
Well, Jesus Christ.
What happened?
I'm just looking at how unhealthy some people look. Like.
Oh my.
You know what I mean? It's just sad.
My hair's seen better days. I promise.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do something about that tomorrow, but it's not justice yet. I need people to stop saying that it's justice yet. There is no justice until all 4 of these men are convicted of murder. Just putting it in the news, convicted and jailed for murder. Just putting it in the news doesn't mean that it's over. It's not over. The trial has not even started. So, I'm going through my Facebook timeline just responding to people, responding to different things. Okay. Oh, man. So, I'm going through my timeline. Give me a free beat, yo. I rap. I'll make you famous. I don't want to be famous. I want to.
He's already famous in my life. He's already famous in my life.
Well, I mean, I'd like to believe I'm well known.
He's a famous father.
Well, yeah, I'm well known for my parenting skills. Not everybody agrees with them, but I'm not parenting everybody's children. So if you don't like what I'm doing, then.
What was all that?
I don't know.
Robbie.
I need to do a photo shoot. We're supposed to do a photo shoot today.
Yeah, maybe we can do it after the show.
Barry's coming. I got a meeting. We'll do it right now. Boom. Yeah, we'll use this one for daddy-daughter time. Wait, hold on. No, you can't. No, you gotta do it properly. Like this. Boom. Stood your face towards the microphone. Did you take the picture? No, it didn't.
Shoot. Oh.
Shoot. Capture. Y'all saw the struggle right there. Y'all saw the struggle. It was real.
I made an instrument I've made something out of an M&M container.
Oh, I could have used one of my pictures for. Yeah.
You ready? I thought that would work.
There you go.
It sounds like water.
Yeah, like a drip of water. So how'd you find out you could do that?
I had my M&M container, and then my foot stepped on it.
Ah.
And then it made a Poppins. That was sad. I'm...
Yeah. You see what I made my screensaver?
That is cool.
Yeah.
We had a...
I made her my screensaver.
We had a fun photo shoot.
Yep. We had a photo shoot yesterday. We had a glow-in-the-dark photo shoot where we took out some glow-in-the-dark like masks and hats and stuff like that. We went under the black light.
I wish your
took some
alien...
pictures.
I wish your alien hat was glow-in-the-dark.
Yeah, I think it's just fluorescent.
Look what I've created right now.
Oh yeah, I get to wear that soon. It's almost Independence Day. She's doing something now. There you go. Boom.
And I can just like...
She's just being silly now. Boom, boom, boom. But yes, we are a step in the right direction.
I like your alien hat. It's nice. You, good sir, have failed. Not you.
I was about to say, what are you talking about? Man. Well, congratulations for getting your new car, Krista. Yeah. How old were you when it first pulled a gun on you? I think I was like 17, 18, 13.
I don't even
I was
have
like
a
12,
car.
13. I was like 12, 13.
Justin. Goofy is a cow. A cow? We all thought he was a dog.
Yeah. Speaking of things that we thought we were so... You're right, we did talk about it because I went all the way up to it. I said we were so close. We were so close to beating Sweet Tooth Carnival of Destruction. Carnage. Carnival of Carnage?
Carnage. Another thing. Tweety. The bird with eyelashes. Long eyelashes and a pink beak is a boy.
There's nothing wrong with a boy having long eyelashes, okay?
I know, it's just...
I'm just saying.
I thought... Wonderful intermission.
Yeah, man, I'm just reading through my Facebook. I haven't been on it all day. Like, people are having issues with the fences.
Pineapples are vegetables.
Matthew James Blake's playing on here. If you want to listen to some good music, look up Matthew James Blake on Facebook. You know what I mean? He's got some good tunes going on. Speaking of which, you know what I mean? Shout out to the Lund crew, Ryan and Jill Lund and company, you know what I mean? Doing major things with the sewing aunties. You know, if you're looking for PPE, contact Ryan or Jill Lund and tell them Dablock sent you. I'll let your boy. Yeah.
Ooh. That's why I only draw my arms straight down.
Oh.
I realized in all of my drawings, the character's arms are down.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even use Facebook.
Really?
No.
What do you use?
TikTok.
Wow, condolences. Well, that's sad.
What?
Someone just lost their father.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's terrible to go through such a tragic loss. And what, your tooth bothering you?
Yeah.
You might have a cavity.
No, it hurt like this more.
Is it the wiggling tooth?
It's wiggling tooth.
It might be a cavity.
I'm pretty sure it's only one cavity then.
I hope it's none.
I hope it's none either.
Yeah, that's why I say what I say when you wake up. fall out of your head?
No. I like my teeth in my mouth.
Yeah, because you won't be able to chew nothing.
I'll have to eat applesauce.
Applesauce. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of applesauce.
I like the apple one and the apple one only.
Only the applesauce?
Yeah.
You don't like the apple raspberry?
No, it's actually weird.
Really?
Mm. Riddle me this. The people who don't like ketchup like tomatoes, and the people who don't like tomatoes like ketchup. Explain that to me.
What happened?
Me?
Yeah, what did you just say?
Explain this.
Yeah.
The people who don't like ketchup like tomatoes, and the people who like ketchup don't like tomatoes.
Some people are just
weird.
Just so different. Yeah. Yep. Oh man, we got some good music coming up for you this weekend on the Terrell Effect. We're gonna play some Ace Moore. We're gonna play some Stoddy P. We're gonna play some Ezza. I want to play some stuff off of the Ill Table Manners EP, Ill Prepared. The EP from Ill Table Manners. We got some music by DK Lonely. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have we should have a guest in. I'm still maintaining my quarantine distancing, social distancing, and quarantine regulations. My teeth are so white.
Yeah, you can see it in the light.
You can see them right in the light. They're just like gleaming.
Oh, my teeth are.
Your teeth are white. Your teeth are whiter than mine.
Pretty manageable.
Yeah. Teeth are whiter than mine. They're nice and bright. Yes, man. Yes, man. Things like one.
Explain. He barely even eats sugar, and he has a cavity. Had a cavity.
I had a wicked cavity. I had to get a root canal. I didn't like it at all, but they actually took care of me. They took care of me proper.
I have eaten sugar my whole life and 0 cavities.
Don't jinx it. You're like Auntie Jackie in that sense. Oh, I tagged in a photo. Comments were made. His last name was Jared. Well. Yeah, man.
Oh, that didn't.
Okay.
We are going to do wrong answers only.
Wrong answers only. What is she holding?
Onion. What are you going to say?
Wrong answers only. What is this?
A nugget.
Wrong answers only. What is this?
A pencil. Oh, that
would have been terrible.
That would have been that.
That would have been worse than the brick.
The brick that hit his shoulder.
Hit him right in the shoulder. Raps.
Wrong answers only. What is this?
A poop bucket.
A poop bucket. Your turn.
Wrong answers only. What is this?
A bear.
That's the right answer because there's a bear on there.
No! Well, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, buddy. Come on now.
Wrong answers only. What is this?
Dog food.
Fair enough. Your turn.
Wrong answers only. What is this?
Paper.
Oh, okay. Boom, confirm.
Wrong answers only. What is this?
Shredded wheat.
Okay.
Wrong answers only. What do we have for dinner?
Chair.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Why did it take me so long?
It took you so long.
Like, chair.
Like.
Wrong answers only.
Sure.
What is this?
Hassenpfeffer.
What is that?
Exactly.
What is that?
Exactly.
I don't know what that is.
Exactly.
Okay, your turn now.
What is this?
Bowser.
Bow. Mm-hmm.
What is this?
Donkey Kong.
You need to be
Careful.
careful of that.
No, you
Well,
need
at
to be
least it
careful.
won't break
Yeah, I don't know
because
why
it's
you
on.
put it there. I don't know why you put it. Yeah, buddy.
Let's put it on the ground.
That's what we do. Oh, you give it to me, and I put it over here. And as we were coming close to a close on the Tyrell Effect, I want to shout out Cole G. What up? Thank you for watching, my dude. I appreciate it. Share the link. Let people know what's going on. We're just here. Like, this ain't nothing fancy. We just here, you know what I mean, having conversations about day-to-day living and what's going on. I actually like this format because I get to get the views of the future from my daughter, and she's letting me know, what she thinks about what's going on. It's really cool, like, to be able to have this kind of conversation with you. So thank you for being, behaved on the show and, keeping yourself in order while we do this, because I know it's not easy to sit down in one place for half an hour, 45 minutes.
Turtles are the shell.
Turtles are the shell. Every day this week, this girl has come up and told me something that's blown my mind. Like, listen, pineapples, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen,
Are
a
a
vegetable.
vegetable.
Pineapples are a vegetable.
Vegetable.
They do not have seeds.
Zero seeds.
There you go. They are a vegetable. Like, if you take the stem off the pineapple and put it in the dirt, you can actually grow a pineapple.
Let's do that.
We should do that. We're building our
Garden.
garden rack right now. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. There's just so much we're gonna do.
I'm happy that we can build a vegetable garden so I can eat vegetables.
Yep. Fresh veggies.
Are we gonna make some jalapenos?
Yeah, we're gonna make some jalapenos. We're gonna cook some, grow some jalapenos and some sweet peppers. Oh my goodness.
Sweet peppers.
Sweet peppers. Oh yeah. So you can have your pepper tops like you like them.
For some reason, some people like peppers cut up. I like pepper tops.
Yep. That's my girl. But yeah.
I realize I eat different types of food. I eat the not so good stuff and the good stuff.
You eat more of the good stuff than the not so good stuff, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, this has been an episode of Candid Conversations. Tune in tomorrow, as we only got 2 of the 3 shows done today. Tune in tomorrow for Tough Talks with Tilly and Dablock. We'll touch base on all things combat sports. We are going to have the Terrell Effect on Saturday. Special guest, and I will be on a show with Sab. Well, I'm not sure what it draws, but I'll be recording an interview with Sab Powers, a local Niagara comedian, going places with his art, and I'll be on that podcast tomorrow. I'll be filming the podcast tomorrow. When it airs, I'll let you know. We also have the Tyrell Effect on Saturday around 12 o'clock. It's going to be live. Music from all kinds of artists in the region. Yours truly. Got Tino. We got Stoddy P. Got Ezza. DK Lonely. We got Young Next. We got... we're going to play some... We're going to play a lot. We're going to play the latest from the soon-to-be greatest. So stay tuned. The Tyrell Effect on Facebook Live and on Spreaker.com/user/The Tyrell Effect. Get with me, because we going places. All the best. Anything you got to say?
See you next episode.
We out. And for those of you on Spreaker.com, thanks for listening. We gone.